Oh no. Hulk Hogan. Don't do it, brother. In this video, we're going to break it down because Hulk Hogan may be stepping back inside of the squared circle. And I'm not even joking. And he recently teased it on Instagram. And oh no. Just no. Hulk Hogan put himself through a ton of damage in his wrestling career where he made himself a household name, both in WWE and WCW. And after decades of wrestling, he's had countless surgeries. In the past, Hogan has discussed the back and hip issues that he's dealt with. He also said that his finisher, a leg drop, that he has performed thousands of times throughout his career, is his biggest regret from his wrestling career. Hogan's last appearance on WWE television was actually on the Raw 30th anniversary show in January 2023, and in a recent arrest video of his son, Nick Hogan, thanks to Bubba the Love Sponge, for God's sakes, Hulk could actually be seen using a walking stick. Okay? Now, before I get into this, I just want to say this, because WrestleVotes has an interesting tie-in that I think can be connected to the story. Because Hulk Hogan fans have the chance to buy some special merchandise of their favorite wrestler in the month of January 2024, and this could lead up to this post that Hogan did. Because the company is planning to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Hulkamania, brother. Whether you like him or not, though, Hogan, well, he's one of the biggest names in the history of the wrestling business, helping WWE take flight as a leading wrestling promotion in the world for the last several decades under the leadership of Vince McMahon. Now, Hulk Hogan first held a WWE title in 1984, where he held it for a long time, and last won it in 2002. In addition to all of his accolades and all the money in WWE that he had incurred over the years, he also helped spark the Monday Night Wars, the hottest period in the history of the business between WCW and WWE, when he formed the NWO with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall in the late 90s. Now look, Hogan began to slow down his in-ring schedule in 2003 with WWE. Let's not all forget when he was, Mr. America or something like that, where he would work sparingly. And then he later went to TNA, which, let's all be real, let's forget about that run. Now, Hogan's last appearance, as I mentioned, was on the 30th anniversary episode of Raw. WrestleVotes reported that WWE has special plans in place to celebrate Hulkamania. However, Hulk Hogan is not expected to appear on WWE television, although that could always change. The report noted, WWE plans to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Hulkamania this month with various new merchandise items and collectibles for the WWE Hall of Famer. I'm told an appearance by Hogan is not out of the question, but it's also not planned as of now. The recognized start of Hulkamania has generally been around January 23rd of 84. So we'll see about that. Now, let's get back to Hogan's Instagram post because it's very interesting. Hogan shared a post on his Instagram account where he put up a video of himself training, working the biceps, with a past tweet that read, "Setbacks are just setups for epic comebacks, brother. Get up, dust yourself off, and prepare to rise as a champion." He also captioned the post with, "You're all champions. Remember, each knockdown is a new beginning. Never give up." And then he had a bicep emoji. Now, look, some fans think that this is Hogan teasing having one more match. I hope not. I really hope not. And I'll tell you why I have a little bit of a good feeling that it's not him teasing another match. Even though I understand the training video got people talking with the tweet about how, setbacks are setups for epic comebacks and rise as a champion. I get how that can be taken as, well, is he preparing to do another match? I think the caption in the video really settled things down of like, okay, he's just trying to be inspirational. Okay, now let's all not forget, though, that last year, Hogan claimed that there was talks about Nick Hogan being a surrogate for him in a match at WrestleMania 39. Now, keep in mind that story, that claim, that tell from Hogan was later denied by a higher-up source in WWE. Okay, so at least we have that, because as I've documented on this channel, Hogan, he's been known for telling tall tales and perhaps some of the stories he's told so much over the years that he actually believes them to the point where he doesn't think that he's lying or that he doesn't have it fully, intact. Okay? Now, when he was speaking with Chris Van Vliet, where he was speaking about this surrogate match, he explained the idea was pitched because he could no longer take bumps in the ring due to his back issues. I mean, the man's had countless back injuries. Hogan also said the talks happened after Shane McMahon approached him about a match, and Hogan had even suggested that perhaps Nick could turn heel. The story that Hogan told, according to a source at the time in WB, was simply just not true, and Nick was never considered for a match at WrestleMania. Fightful Select reported at the time and quoted a higher-up source saying that there had never been serious conversations about Nick being involved in anything. The source added that even when Hogan would mention him being involved in things, it was just no interest or benefit to the idea. So keep in mind that based on that, don't expect to see Hogan put on any tights and get back into the ring, especially after his recent arrest. But yeah, let's all hope that Hogan is not coming back and wrestling again. Now, he last wrestled almost a decade ago in TNA. It was at a house show overseas. He did a multi-man tag. If you recall, and his TNA run was just plagued by back issues. He was having multiple surgeries trying to get back his health, trying to get back his in-ring ability, right? And there was sometimes where, look, TNA built a walking ramp from the stage to the ring because the man couldn't go down a ramp or go up a ramp. Okay, he had issues getting in and out of the ring while on television. And these people trying to sell for all these bumps that he's throwing punches at and everything like that. It was a bad deal. So, whatever he is, in his 70s by now, Hogan, look, he should not be back in the ring. I think we can all universally agree Hulk Hogan should never, ever wrestle again. And me personally, I hope to never see Hulk Hogan back into a ring. I think it would be sad. And I just don't want to see that. We saw Ric Flair do it, and Flair has much better mobility than Hogan does. So I clearly I don't want to see it. I don't think you want to see it. And hopefully it won't happen at all. But just calm your jets, everybody. It's going to be okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Because I don't think Hulk Hogan is wrestling again, especially in 2024. I think his in-ring days are over with, and that should be celebrated.